This is a much loved and a much anticipated event at the Pune International Center. We've had about 12, 13 film festivals so far on themes such as Buddhism, Shakespeare, Afghanistan, Iran, Kazakhstan, and now of course we have this festival on contemporary films. So Pune International Center is one of India's leading policy research think tanks. We work in the areas of national security, energy, environment and climate change, social innovation, science, technology and the national innovation ecosystem, and urbanization and governance. So along with all this, we have an emphasis on arts and culture. We work a lot with young students from 58 institutional partners. So welcome to this event, and we look forward to your participation in all our other events.
Yeah, as a member of the Pune International Center, I have helped in organizing a lot of film festivals earlier. These festivals actually concentrated on different countries and some were based on different themes. But this time, Pune International Center has teamed up with FIPRESI India to bring here a selection of films from all parts of India which an audience in Pune will not be able to see. I mean, we normally see films that come from abroad, American films, English films and so on, or Hindi commercial cinema, or cinema of Maharashtra. But we do not get to see films made in other parts of India. And I thought this was a good occasion to bring some award-winning films to the Pune audience. I hope the audience reacts with as much pleasure and happiness as I have done. Thank you.
इस फेस्टिवल का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट जो एलिमेंट है वो ये है, ये इंडियन सिनेमा को ही दिखा रहा है। बाकी फेस्टिवल्स में हमें ऑल ओवर इंडिया जो फेस्टिवल्स हैं वो दुनिया भर की फिल्में होती हैं, उसमें प्रपोर्शन जो है इंडियन सिनेमा का कम हो जाता है। तो इस फेस्टिवल में कम से कम वी विल सी ओनली इंडियन फिल्म्स।
From FIPRESI India. FIPRESI is the International Federation of Film Critics. From India chapter, we are organizing this festival of Indian cinemas in collaboration with the Pune International Center and NFAI, NFDC. We are doing this festival only with the very carefully curated Indian films from our top 10 list of the year. We are publishing top 10 lists every year from them. To emphasize the Indian cinema and to expose Indian cinema internationally, that how beautiful films we are making in different languages. Indian cinema means there is no cinema called Indian cinema. We have all cinemas in different languages: Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Assamese, Bengali, everything taken together. This is a bouquet of chune hue films, selected films. So we are doing these festivals and we are very happy that we are doing these festivals. Thank you.
Good morning and heartiest greetings to all those present at this August gathering. I am Geeta Hosmane, host for today. I warmly welcome you all to Cinemas of India, a film festival collaboratively organized by the Pune International Center, the International Federation of Film Critics India Chapter, FIPRESI India, the National Film Development Corporation, National Film Archive of India, which is called NFDC and NFAI. I now invite Mr. Abhay Vaidya, Director, Pune International Center, Mr. Premendra Muzumdar, General Secretary, FIPRESI India, and Dr. Latika Padgaonkar to the dais. We shall now commence with the inaugural session of Cinemas of India. I would like to call Mr. Abhay Vaidya, Director PIC, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Geeta. So it's a Friday morning, a working day, and we would have loved to have a lot more people to see the wonderful films that are going to be screened in the morning session. But I think in future we will start this on a Friday evening. So सर्व मान्यवरांना नमस्कार मित्र हो. श्री प्रेमेंद्र मुजुमदार, General Secretary of the India Chapter of FIPRESI, the International Federation of Film Critics, National Film Archive of India's manager Shri Jasbir Singh Baidwan, who is unfortunately not with us today as he had another engagement. Dr. Latika Padgaonkar, Pune International Center's founder member and the convener curator of all of PIC's film festivals, including this one. Dear friends, so we at the Pune International Center are delighted to welcome you to this 3-day film festival organized jointly in association with FIPRESI and the NFDC NFAI. As we all know, films are a very powerful medium of expression and entertainment. And with documentary filmmaking in my family, I know it personally and can relate innumerable anecdotes around this. So today, in this age of internet and YouTube, access to the audio-visual medium has become quick, easy and affordable. And indeed, this medium is far more powerful and effective than the written word. Many of you have attended PIC's dozen-odd film festivals in the past on themes around Buddhism, Shakespeare, Afghanistan, Iran, Kazakhstan. They were all organized, convened and curated by Dr. Padgaonkar, who will tell you more about this festival and the films. Let me tell you a little about Pune International Center, which has been working silently for the last 12 years in our city. PIC has evolved into one of India's leading policy research think tanks, which works in 5 areas: national security, social innovation, energy, environment and climate change, urbanization and economic reforms, and science, technology, and the national innovation ecosystem. PIC is led by Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar and the noted economist Dr. Vijay Kelkar and a number of other leading thought leaders from Pune. We hold many book discussions, in-depth conversations, roundtables, national and international conferences throughout the year. PIC is a public-spirited, publicly funded, independent think tank dedicated to the liberal values of our constitution, the UN Charter, and to India's cultural and religious diversity. PIC has 58 institutional members, which include most of the leading educational and research institutions, not just in Pune but in India. And we have paid internships round the year for young students. So in a sense, we have a year-round festival of thought at the PIC, and along with this, PIC celebrates the arts and culture, and this festival is a part of that initiative. I am happy to inform you that later this year, PIC's 7-acre campus at Pashan, with an auditorium, convention hall, art gallery and amphitheatre, and a public policy research wing will become operational. This will indeed expand the scope of our activities and initiatives many folds, and all of you are welcome to participate in our activities and programs, which are free and open to the public. So do visit our website, puneinternationalcenter.org, and register for our events. With this, I would like to welcome all of you once again and thank you for your presence here today. Thank you, Geeta.
Thank you, Mr. Vaidya. May I now invite the curator and the convener of the film festival, Dr. Latika Padgaonkar, to speak about the film festival.
Good morning, everybody, and namaskar to all the cinema lovers who have gathered here this morning. Organizing film festivals has been one of the major cultural activities of Pune International Center, as Director Abhay Vaidya said. Over the years, we have held several such festivals, but none after the COVID shutdown, which is now close to 4 years. Again, if I'm repeating, please excuse me, but I'm just elaborating on what he said. What these festivals have done is to bring to our audience cinemas of different Asian countries, number one. These are Israel, Afghanistan, Iran, Kazakhstan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Nepal. We have also screened films based on the plays of Shakespeare, on the Mahabharata, and we've done 2 festivals on Buddhism. One of these festivals, I think it was the one on Mahabharata, That was held at FTII. All the other festivals were held right here at the National Film Archive of India. And for that, we are very, very grateful to the National Film Archive for collaborating with us so regularly and so enthusiastically. This time, however, the festival is different. For one, we are doing this in collaboration with the Federation of International Film Critics, FIPRESI. FIPRESI has joined us in this venture, and its role has been absolutely invaluable because FIPRESI is really the source of all the films that will be shown. This time, the three of us, if I use a film title, that is NFDC, NFAI, PIC, and FIPRESI, have come together to bring to you a selection of films, a bouquet of films that are neither theme-based nor country-based. Today, for the first time, we have films from different regions and states of India. These are films that fall in the category of independent cinema, often made with low budget, often experimental, and most of the time without the big names of the commercial industry. These films have been, nearly all of them, shortlisted for the FIPRESI Award. I think Mr. Muzumdar will tell you a little more about that, about the annual FIPRESI Award. These films have been shortlisted for that award. Only one film wins the award, but that doesn't mean other films are not deserving. So we take shortlisted films too. And these have been made in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Delhi, Kashmir, Bengal, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, and Rajasthan. So we have tried to be as pan-India as possible, 12 films from 12 different states. That's slightly unique, I would say. Some of these films, thank you. Some of these films may have had theatrical release, maybe in their home states. A couple may have been on streaming platforms. But we here in Pune don't really get to see these films at all. Maybe we might see a Marathi film or two, but we have no idea whatsoever of films from Meghalaya or Assam or Rajasthan. So this is one occasion. However, I must insist, I must underline the fact that these films have been shown at different festivals, both in India and outside. And they have not just been shown, they have gained recognition and have been awarded also multiple times. These films will give you a kind of sampling of the work done in different regions, in different languages, the kind of subjects handled by different directors, and the concerns of these directors and filmmakers. I hope that they bring to you and to all of us viewers an intense, a delicate, and a varied flavor of India. I hope that this festival, the first of its kind that FIPRESI is doing, becomes something of a trailblazer, Mr. Muzumdar. I think mentioning Mr. Muzumdar, he's been so steadfast and so priceless has been his support that I don't know how to even thank him with all my heart. But my sincere thanks also, and I don't know if she's here, to PIC member Falguni Gokhale for having designed this brochure and this invite, not just on this occasion, but on all previous occasions as well. We will have two filmmakers with us in the course of the festival. One is Sandeep Sawant. Now, Sandeep Sawant is the director of a film which will be shown here, Yaha Goshtila Nawats Nahi. This film does not have, this story does not have a name. He had earlier directed a national award-winning film called Shwas. And Shwas was India's official entry for Oscars in the best foreign language film category. That was several years ago. Now he's made another film in between, and now he's made this one. This one hasn't actually had a release, but it's been shown in different small theaters in different parts of Maharashtra. Then tomorrow and the day after, we will have one other filmmaker, Prabhas Chandra, who has won multiple awards for his film, I'm Not the River Jhelum. Quite an extraordinary film. I would urge you to see it. Now, the directors will be here for a Q&A session post the screening of their films. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all those who have helped to bring these films on one platform. Mr. Mazumdar to begin with, and the staff of NFAI, Surbhi and Aisha in particular, and Pune International Center, that's Abhay Vaidya and Geeta Hosmane. A big thanks to all of you for having graced this event in the morning. Thank you for your presence. I hope to see you over the weekend too. I hope you will be moved, elated, thoughtful, questioning after seeing these films. Happy viewing, ladies and gentlemen. Happy weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Latika. I now invite Mr. Premendra Muzumdar, General Secretary, FIPRESI, to kindly give the inaugural address.
Thank you very much. Good morning, friends. On behalf of the India chapter of FIPRESCI, International Federation of Film Critics, we welcome you all, and we acknowledge our sincere thanks to Pune International Center and NFAI, NFDC for collaborating with us in organizing this film festival, Festival of Indian Cinemas. As you know, the FIPRESCI is an international federation of film critics which is installing mainly, its main work is to install the juries in different festivals. We have a jury in more than 80 AA++ festivals all over the world, right from Cannes, Berlin, Karlovy Vary, Moscow, Busan, anywhere, in all big festivals. In India, we have the jury in Kerala Festival, International Film Festival of Kerala, and Bangalore International Film Festival, BFIS. Earlier, we had also in IFFI. Now it is not continuing. And now we are trying to reinstall. Earlier it was there in MIF also, in Mumbai International Film Festival for short documentaries and animations. Hopefully it will be reinstalled. So this is the main function of FIPRESCI, to send their representatives as a jury to different festivals and to select the best film of that festival and to give the awards. From the India chapter, when we started selecting 10 best films of the year. Every year we are publishing a list, 10 best Indian films, which is available in IMDb, you can find it. 10 best, and out of those 10 films, we select one for the Grand Prix of the year. We give some cash awards also through a function in IFFI Goa. So while we are doing these things, we decided, our EC Executive Council decided, that why don't we host a festival of these selected films only out of these top 10 films of the year. The purpose, these films which we are selecting, if you go through our list, you will find it that those films are not very big, not all, some, of course some are, big commercial success. Mostly those are not available in OTT platform. Mostly they are traveling to different festivals outside India, and inside India there are a few quality festivals getting awards and appreciations, but it is not reaching to the people outside this festival circuit. So let us host a festival with these selected films, and this festival will go to different cities. It will be held in different cities. As soon as we declared this policy within ourselves, then Latika, she is a veteran member of FIPRESCI from very early stage of it, when it was founded basically by Aruna Vasudev and Chidananda Dasgupta. From then she is there. She told, let us do it first in Pune. So this is the first festival of FIPRESCI being held in Pune. And so we are very thankful to PIC to be a collaborator with us. And then we got the NFDC and FAI also. When it was announced, immediately our other colleagues also arranged, one from JNU. JNU is very much interested to host this festival. They wanted to do it earlier. FFSI, that means Federation of Film Societies of India, they also became very interested and they wanted to do it at Nandan. You know, the Nandan is the film center of West Bengal in Calcutta. But as because we committed to PIC, we just told them we shall do it first with PIC, then we will give to you. So immediately after this festival is over, it will go to JNU Delhi, then it will go to Kolkata at Nandan, and then it will go to Bangalore with Sri Chitra Film Society. It's a good thing that this is the first festival being hosted by FEPRESCI, and that's in Pune, which is the mother place of the Indian cinema, one of the. So we are very happy for that. But the main purpose of this curation is what leads us to this thing. You know, when we joined this film society movement 45 years ago in mid-70s, that time, or when the film society movement first started in 1947 by Satyajit Ray through Calcutta Film Society, and then Federation of Film Societies of India was formed in 1959, where Satyajit was the founder president, and once upon a time Indira Gandhi was there also as the vice president. That time the main problem was to get the films. We have to bring the films from outside. We have to take the permission for showing them. For that purpose, FFSI got the special permission for the censorship exemption, which is still there by the I&B Ministry is giving us the permission for that. That was a time when it was the problem to get the film, resourcing the films. But now what we have found, the main problem is the crisis of plenty. That time it was a crisis of scarcity. And now it's a crisis of plenty. It is so easy to get any film. The films which were in Cannes, got the award in Cannes in May. Every year in May, Cannes Festival happens. Immediately in June and July, it will be available in everybody's mobile phone if they want. The pirated copy will come. Immediately. You can find it. And there are so many contents, audiovisual contents in mobile, right from 30 seconds reel to 3 hours film, that the young generation, not only the young generation, even the elder generation like us also, are suffering from this crisis. Which one is to be seen? What should we see? This is a crisis of plenty we are suffering from right now. So we are getting, one side the India is the largest film producing country in the world. We are giving the CBFC certificate to more than 2,000 films every year, which is a huge number. Even in USA is the 50% lesser than that. China is making much more film, but that is also less than India. In 26 major languages. So even as Indian, we do not know the people from the northern side, suppose in Delhi, they do not know what films are going on in Malayalam language. If he is not a film connoisseur, or she is not a film connoisseur or within the circuit. Which film is very big hit in Malayalam cinema? Malayalis do not know that which film is very big hit or very good film in Manipur. Manipur does not know what is going on in Marathi cinema. Right now, at present, all over the world in the festival circuit, we are seeing that the Malayali cinema and the Marathi cinema are doing very good. Much more better than even the Bengali cinema right now. Getting awards, being acclaimed, beautiful films they are making. But it is not known to the entire India. Even if we go to Maharashtra, if we go to Bengal, Odisha, they think that entire South India is a country separate. All South India, they don't have this sense that there are 4 major languages there. Karnataka is there, Tamil Nadu is there, Malayali is there, Telugu is there. They don't have that idea. This is South Indian film. But Indian cinema is not like that. Basically, there is no Indian cinema. We have got many cinemas in Indian cinemas. We always tell that we use an S after Indian cinema. When we are watching a French film, that is a French film. When we are watching Italian cinema, Italian cinema. But when you are referring to Indian cinema, you have to mention cinema, India, comma, Marathi. Then India, comma, Hindi, like this. So, for that purpose also, we thought that let us curate a package. Curation is very, very important. So, thanks to Latika. Latika is curating festivals for a long, long time. So, let us make a package where the representation from all states will be there. So, filmmakers also become very interested. And you must believe that they have given all films to us free of cost. They have not charged a single paisa from us. Okay, all for the physical screening. So thanks to the producers also, thanks to most of the films, out of 12 films, as far as I can remember, most of the films, 10 is not available either in OTT, not available, not theatrically released also even. So the producers very kind enough, they have given the permission to show this film to do, because they also want that their film should reach to the right persons, right audience. They need the appreciation from you. So we shall request everybody, and we are very much sure that you will enjoy all the films. Very good films are there in this package. You must say that yes, it's a very good curation, and of course the thanks will go to Latika finally, because she has curated. I have given her so many offers also, because in last 3 years there are 30 films, 10 films from, out of 30 films she has selected these 12 films. So your opinion after the festival is over, it will be very important for us, for the FIPRESCI, to carry forward this mission. If you are happy that you tell us, inform us that yes, this is a good approach, then we shall continue to do these festivals in other cities also. But if you told us it's not so much good, then we'll rethink it. So your opinions is very much important, and we are sure that you may enjoy it. Thank you for inviting me here. And should I have to declare that festival is over? No, okay. No, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mazumdar. I'm certain we are all eager to watch the marvels of Indian cinema. But before we begin, I again request Dr. Latika Padgaonkar to felicitate our guest, Mr. Mazumdar, with a coffee table book. This book has been published by one of our PIC member, Ms. Manjiri Khandekar, who's there in the audience today. It has been curated by her and her team at the Heritage India Private Limited. I would now like to hand over the clapperboard to Mr. Mazumdar. Thank you. I now request Ayesha Abbas to come and read out the synopsis of our first movie that will be screened now.
First of all, thank you very much for joining us here at the Archives today, in spite of it being a Friday morning, for this 3-day festival which is being co-organized by PIC, FIPRESCI India, and of course the National Film Archive of India. While I would like to thank everyone involved in the organization of the festival, I would like to say a special thanks to Latika, who's been since long been a friend of the archive and has over the years brought some wonderful films around the world to the archive. So thank you very much, Latika. And now just a few words before we start the opening film of the festival. We are actually hitting the ground running with this one. The name of the film is Ib Ale Oo. 3 words that you will hear throughout the film from the mouths of both men and monkeys. The film was directed by Pratik Vats, a student of direction from FTII, and it was released in 2019. It premiered in 2019 at the Pingyao Film Festival. The film is centered around an aptly named Anjani, who is played by Shardul Bharadwaj in the film, who has been given a contract by the government to take care of the monkey problem, specifically the rhesus monkey problem in and around areas in the Central Secretariat in Delhi. The film is a Delhi film. The lore of Delhi when it comes to the monkeys, the red-stoned buildings of Lutyens, India Gate late at night, all shot by Soumyananda Sahi, and another student from the FTII. But even though it's a Delhi film with glimpses of all the red stones and the streets of Delhi at night, etc., it's all seen through the eyes of this barely employed young man, Anjani, who really has no stake or claim to any of these buildings or streets that he is supposed to be safeguarding. So thank you very much again for being here today, and hope to see you all for the rest of the films in the upcoming 3 days. Thank you very much. Thank you very much again for Preski, PIC and Latika.